everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lena and I make police related videos because I am a police officer. What? That's crazy. I know it's been a while, I took a little bit of a hiatus, but I'm back and I hope you missed me. Let's start off with a video. This video is going to be all about the frequently asked questions that I get on this channel and answers for those questions. One of the most frequent questions that I get is, how do I become a police officer? Short answer is apply. Long answer is figure out where you want to work, whether it be a county, a city, the state. Federal also has law enforcement and different qualifications for that, but figure out where you want to work. Next, go to that department's website. So most departments have a website where it says apply now, and on that page there is a recruiter's information or a couple recruiters' information. You can always reach out to the recruiter to figure out, when are you testing? What are the qualifications? What are disqualifications? And they're able to answer your questions more in depth prior to you applying. Are there tests to become a police officer? Yes. So depending on the department, you either have a written and a physical test or just a physical test. So another question that I get frequently asked is, do I need a college degree to become a police officer? No. A lot of departments just require that you have your high school diploma or your GED. Another frequently asked question that I usually get is about the academy. Whether the department that I applied to put me through an academy, as in they paid my salary as I was going through the academy, or did I have to put myself through the academy and then apply for the department? This varies from department to department. In the area that I work and the surrounding jurisdictions, you apply to that department. Once you get the approval, you get an academy start date, and that's when your salary starts. So you are paid to go through the academy that is put on by our department. So our department is quite large, I want to say, or it has become large in recent years. They have their own academy. They have their own driving range and their own shooting range. So everything is done in-house, which is phenomenal. Certain jurisdictions are not like that. I know the further north you go, the more that's not the case. I know that there are several departments or several departments that are either too small, so they send you to a regional academy where you're learning with other recruits from different agencies and you're just in a regional academy. There's others where you have to put yourself through the academy, as in you pay to go through the academy and then you apply to become a police officer, but there's never a guarantee that you would become a police officer. So long-winded answer is yes and no, depends on the department. Another big question I get asked is about the background packet and the background process. The background packet can be a little bit daunting. So after you put in your application and you hear back, they'll usually tell you like, hey, fill out this. It's a lot of pages, going a lot of your like personal history, criminal history, work history, references, everything, from the time you're born all the way to that specific moment that you're filling it out. And sometimes you forget things, and that's okay, as long as when you're through to the background interview with your background detective, you are honest. They will legitimately go through it line by line and try to jog your memory. And now is the time to be completely honest. Do not lie, because one of the biggest things about police work is integrity. Also, the reason why you have to be honest is because 9 times out of 10, after the background interview comes the polygraph, where they ask you questions based on your background. Another big question is, how long does the application process usually take? So from the time you apply to the time you get the academy start date. For me, it was about 6 months. I applied in February 2018, and I had my starting date. I started the academy July 30th, 2018. So February, March, April, May, June, July. So about 5 or 6 months. That's roughly the time that it takes to apply, get your start date, start the academy. So how long is the academy? That is another question that I get asked. Again, it's department dependent. Typically ours ranges from 32 to 34 weeks. but it was the perfect amount of time to be in that environment. What happens after the academy? FTO happens. So FTO lasts about 8 to 10 weeks. It's 4 stages, and for each one of those stages you are paired up with a different FTO. I have made a couple videos about FTO that I'll link in the description box below. Please watch them. What happens when you pass field training? Do you automatically go to patrol, or are you assigned to a unit? After passing field training, you are a patrol officer. You are assigned a beat, or you float, you respond to calls in that beat, you make traffic stops, you do follow-ups, you write reports, you do everything that a patrol officer does. 2 years is what they require to be on the road before you start applying to specialized units. They say that, but oftentimes you need a little bit more time on the road before you can actually get into those specialized units. You can apply starting at 2 years, but normally the average I want to say is people are usually on the road for 5 to 6 years before they actually make it to a specialized unit. This was a long video, but these are questions that I get asked a lot, and I want to be able to answer them. This video has a lot of pertinent and important information if you want to be a police officer. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, share, like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and if you have any ideas for future videos, I would greatly appreciate it. I've taken a bit of a hiatus because life just got crazy, but I am back, and I hope you guys missed me. All right, stay awesome. Bye.